Good morning, children. I'm Renuka Nathagistan, your English teacher, and today we will start chapter number 4, A Poor Supper. In previous video, I gave you vocab, and today we will come on explanation part. First of all, I would like to know that you all are happy and healthy at home and taking all the precautions to save yourself and your family from the pandemic. I request you, children, take care and stay home. So, as I explained you that A Poor Supper is a very interesting story and main characters are Mullah Nasruddin. He's our main character, Mullah Nasruddin. Second one is Rich Man. There is a servant of Rich Man and some other guests who are there in feast. Okay. So here comes an interesting story for you all, which is there in our workbook on page number 27. So children, you can see a picture. In picture, a rich man is also given and a Mullah Nasruddin is also there. Mullah Nasruddin is also a very rich man, but he is wise and witty also. And he wants to teach a lesson to the rich man by his wit, wisdom and foolishness. So children, Mullah Nasruddin is a legendary character. Legendary means, I gave you in vocab, legendary means famous. He is a famous character who appears in many Central Asian folk tales. Okay, so in so many Asian stories he have been discussed. He made the rich man realize his mistake by his wit, wisdom and foolishness. Means he realized the rich man his mistake by his wit, wisdom and foolishness. This foolishness will really make you laugh. That's really funny actually. Mullah Nasruddin was a wise man. Okay, wise means he was very intelligent man. When he spoke, people listened very carefully because the way he was speaking was very intellectual. And so he chose his words and action as carefully as kings choose their generals. Means his words he was choosing that much carefully as kings are choosing their general. Normally while speaking we never bother on our words, but we must children. We must bother. We must think twice before what we are speaking to the other person. One day a rich man invited Mullah to a feast at his house. Means what happened one day, there was a rich man in the town. He invited Mullah Nasruddin for a feast. Feast means for dinner, for party. Okay. He said, I would be honored, Mullah Sahib, if you would grace us with your presence tomorrow night. Means he humbly requested that it will be a great favor of yours, Mullah ji, if you come at our place and grace us. Okay, I will come, agreed Mullah Nasruddin tomorrow night. What Mullah Nasruddin said? Okay, he accepted the proposal and he said, I'll be there tomorrow night. Okay. The following night, the Mullah threw on his shabbiest and most comfortable clothes. So children, whenever we are going to party, we are not putting on our comfortable clothes. We are putting on some fancy, some party wear clothes, right? But Mullah Nasruddin was a wise man. He wanted to teach a lesson to whom? To rich man. So he put on his most comfortable and an old type of clothes. It's a bit chilly. Then he said, it's a little cold outside. He said and added an old black coat and put on a black coat which was very old. The edges of its shirt sleeves were fried. The holes in its elbow were patched with swatches torn from old floor sacks. Now children listen. The coat was this much old that there were patches on the elbows. Means first of all there were holes on the elbows, and to cover that holes he patched it with an old sack. You know what is sack? It's a big type of bag, rice sack or a wheat sack. Okay, so it was patched. On his feet, Mullah Nasruddin stepped in pair of red sandals. Now comes time of sandals. So he put on a very old sandal on his feet. When darkness fell, so children, night arrived. Okay, he arrived at the rich man's doorstep. He just went to the house of rich man where the party is about to be. A servant opened the door. Now the third character comes, servant. Servant, you all know servant. Servant opened the door. What do you want, old man? Asked with him, not with respect. Okay, old man. How he addressed him? As a old man. Okay. The servant demanded, "Your master has invited me to his feast," said the mullah. Now, children, the man said that your master invited me in the feast. Now, master means he's a very rich man. He's master of servant. Okay. So Mullah Nasruddin said that I am invited in the feast, but because it's a feast of a rich man, so all other rich people will be coming there, not any old beggar type of person, right? The servant peered suspiciously at him. First meaning of suspiciously, children, it came in vocab, it means doubtfully, means not trusted him. Okay, he said, "I'll be back in a moment." Okay, who said that? Servant said. He wanna go to his master and he want to ask him that is he invited, because he doesn't look like a guest of a rich man. Now come on, children, page number 28. Questions are given there. Let us discuss our questions together. Why did people listen to Mullah carefully? In the beginning of the chapter it came, children. People listen to Mullah carefully. Yeah, I know you know the answer. You all are excited to answer me. Right, children. People listened to Mullah carefully because Mullah Nasruddin was a wise man. Who was a wise man, children? Mullah Nasruddin was a wise man. And Mullah chose his words and actions as carefully as kings choose their generals. That was the only reason people were listening to him carefully. So the same I request you, children, if you will choose your words wisely, people will to listen you. Okay, and if you will just speak whatever rubbish comes in your mouth, nobody will like to listen to you. So take this lesson from this chapter. Why did the rich man want to invite Mullah at his house? Now, rich man invited Mullah Nasruddin for feast. Why so? Rich man wanted to invite Mullah at his house because Mullah Nasruddin was he was a wise man. Question number 3. How did the Mullah dress himself for the night? So children, when the night fall, what Mullah put on? I explained you nicely. You know the answer. I know it very well. Listen it. The Mullah dressed himself for the night. The Mullah chose his shabbiest and the most comfortable clothes. He slipped in a pair of ragged sandals. So children, once again listen to the video and read it by your own, which is on page number 27, and then on page number 28 you have to write the answers in the given space. I hope you understand the chapter. Stay home, stay safe, listen to your elders and be wise as Mullah Nasruddin. Okay children, thank you, take care.